You'd think by now that bioterrorists and mega shady evil corporations would have learnt their lesson. After the T virus, the G virus, the T and G virus, the C virus, the X virus, the progenitor virus, the Veronica virus, the Cameron virus, you'd stop making viruses, you evil science-wielding charlatans! But if it wasn't for those lunatics chucking genetic goop into a blender and pumping the results into unsuspecting relatives, we wouldn't have Resident Evil. Or more specifically, we wouldn't have the latest iteration, Resident Evil Revelations.
Sorry, Kim, there's a guy in shot just behind you.
Excuse me, we're filming here? Hey, excuse me, we're trying to film. Excuse me, hey! Set in between the events of Resident Evil 4 and 5, Revelations joins series veterans Jill Valentine and Chris Redfield with survival horror noobs Parker Luciani and Jessica Sherwood. Their task? To track down bioterrorist organisation Veltro and stop them from unleashing the T-Abyss virus into the ocean.
Terrorists.
Exactly, Parker. When will they ever learn? Presented in the same style as Resident Evil 6, Revelations is split into different sections. For instance, Jill and Parker's exploration of an infected luxury cruise liner, the Queen Zenobia, serves up the survival horror.
Something's here.
Meanwhile, Chris and Jessica's bits are all shooty gun. Ultimately, the creepy traversal of Zenobia is the winning part of the formula. The dark corridors, gently taxing puzzles, and sharply rationed ammo feel like being back in Raccoon City. Better yet, the dialogue still has the same whiff of pungent B-movie horror cheese.
Nothing will change unless you get your hands dirty.
My God, it crashed!
This is not good.
This is definitely for mature viewing audiences.
If it feels like you've seen all this before, that's because you have. Revelations was released on 3DS earlier this year, a fact that explains a few minor niggles. What do I mean? Small things, like not looking as pretty as Resi 6 and the introduction of a scanner that points out hidden ammo and goodies. It makes sense on the handheld, but here it feels a little bit cheaty. Although, it is good for engineering socially awkward situations. Parker! What's scanning, Parker? Your butt! What does work, however, is the inventory system that's been desperately in need of an upgrade since its original diabolical inception. Sure, Resi purists will moan a bit, but no longer do you have to play equipment Tetris when zombie hordes are shambling towards you. Oh, God. It's... knife.
Hey!
Resident Evil Revelations is a tidy slice of Fright Night gold. The mutated horrors of the ocean are deliciously disgusting. Boss zombies are pure nightmare fuel. And the Zenobia is dripping with chillingly pleasant mystery.
That doesn't look like just water.
Well, most of the time.
Kim, you need to say it's out on May the 24th.
Resident Evil Revelations.